I would have more info on Notorious B.I.G, but I haven't listened to him much, even though from what I've sampled from him, he does sound really fucking good as an artist. All right, so we need to be very slow in making our way to the bridge in order to auto end the mission, I'm pretty sure.
What kind of fucking plane is this that has single row seats and like 8 feet and 8 feet lane between them?
Private jet.
I want to go on that fucking plane.
Yeah. So you need to be very slow when making your way to this. Fucking hell. And every time he jumps onto you, he knocks you back to the start, basically.
Is it just a case of just try to walk over the thing really slowly?
Yeah. I'm just not being very good at it right now.
Does he really red light, green light you?
Yes. I mean, it makes sense, but when he's behind you, it's a fucking nightmare in order to try to, like, gauge where he is.
Also, goddamn, the ass on this 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah, right. It's probably how... the Misa thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Man, Araki was on some shit back in the day, man.
Oh, yeah, I have pointed that out to you as what was real funny.
Yeah, because I'm just like, well, that checks out, but doesn't mean I like it. So here's the big thing. Trish is 15?
14 or 15, something like that. He's not older than Giorno is what I remember them saying.
Yeah. All right, Notorious is about to come up behind me again, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go, and I got flung how far back? Not that.
All of it.
Well, not all the way back, but yeah, I definitely need to be a lot more careful about this.
Do your dodge rolls count?
I'm pretty sure the dodge roll.
Imagine him pushing
Oh my god,
you to
I
it.
wish. No, unfortunately, it's way too finicky with that in order to actually work very well.
I love in some games where you're doing a walk and talk and character walks and they're because they have program collision, you can walk in front of a character, park your character, and they'll just push you the entire way through a room.
Yep. Fuck it. Yeah, it is, if you accidentally tilt the control stick full tilt, it'll automatically hone it on you. Really not a fan of that. You can keep... Yeah, see that? Jesus Christ. I tapped it a little too young. A little too young.
No, don't do anything too young. Oh, that's cool. They actually...
So I also can't be running while it's beating up the chair, because then I'll be faster than the chair.
That's a cute detail, though. They have the food tray they used to cover up the broken window.
I want to eat pizza margarita. Same.
Where does it say that?
Right there. See? On the right side.
Oh, yeah, on that plate.
Oh, wow. They translate everything in here. Holy shit.
One of them just says, damn it.
Probably what Carne was thinking. Yeah. So, fortunately, yeah, anytime it goes behind me... Fuck you!
Does it always go for it whenever it's behind you?
No, so what happened was I think it literally went through me in order to get to the chair. That register as a hit grab.
You know, it's if it pushes you, does that mean you're going fast? Shouldn't it tapping you mean it keeps going? Perpetual motion?
Christ. Really, the lack of camera controls here really fucking suck.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah, because of the fact that I can't turn the camera, I don't know how far Notorious is behind me.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people don't realize is that most Japanese games didn't really adopt the second stick for any function until like 2005, it feels.
Devil May Cry wouldn't have a free control until 3, actually, in some areas. There we go. Sorry that took a minute, boys.
Oh, I thought you had to get back to, like, I thought you had to
No. You don't have to get back to the closet.
I thought you had to get back to the cockpit.
Has also a fan translation team for translated text on the right side of the plane. Oh, yeah, it's great. Hello, Spice Girls. Really weird, like, almost like dinosaur claws left in the wake of her hands.
Yeah, that's still weird.
Anyway, so I did notice I have a very funny thought. I almost feel like Spice Girls being autonomous and having a full-on mind of its own is probably a light reference to Doppio and Diavolo. Because, you know, Trish's daughter.
Possibly.
This could almost be seen as segmenting of the brain also because it's got like such a separate personality as well.
So you're saying the autism is hereditary?
Yes. I am saying that the mental disorders did carry down here. Okay.
Can you pass down schizophrenia?
Maybe. Anyway, I'm not taking chances, but fuck this. We are definitely safe. Now, luckily, this part is way easier than the others. What you actually have to do is you have to smack the chairs in order to get them to become rubbery, and they will, I'm pretty sure, actually become. Okay, so apparently we're just having a bad time today. Ugh.
And it's too fast to dodge around. Oh, you can hit it now?
Yeah.
Oh, are you supposed to actually hit it? You're not supposed to get to the other room?
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to kill it right now. Because it's not doing much damage to me, I'm doing a lot of damage to it.
Alright.
Unfortunately, yeah, Zave's coming time telling me about it. Oh yeah, I guess I could also use the Spice Girls just to punch it over and over again. And it grabbed me through fucking Spice Girl. That's awesome. Yeah, not gonna lie, chat. This might be one of my most hated fights in the whole game. The game throws some bullshit at you, but this is particularly one of the ones that really blows ass. Also, yes, you make the chairs rubber and they don't break, and it's very funny.
You haven't been a lock.
If my timing's correct, kind of. Eat shit. Don't care. Yeah, I didn't have to really save abuse my way through that either, so I'll take that one. Anyway, I feel like the next mission should probably be our last one, and then we can make the following one a real recording fairly short.
All right.
But Bob, why do you say that? You're doing so well. You're like an hour out from being in the game. No.
Yeah, I imagine they're probably gonna cut the next handful of fights into like 5 fights when it should only be 2.
Maybe. Some are easy, some aren't.
Some are dealing with Green Day.
See, actually, the Green Day one isn't that bad. It's fucking Oasis that's the bastard and a half.
Fucking Secco.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, Bucciarati. Trish has been through like 5 character arcs since you've been up at the cockpit. It's very weird. Okay, Alex has been weirdly on the Resident Evil comparisons for this recording. This is probably the most apt what's coming up right now. William Birkin, that's his fucking name.
Yeah.
How did I only just remembered him. I didn't remember the name at all in the prior sessions either. Anyway, yeah, so it's gnawing on the fucking engines because they were going very fast, and that's why they're losing altitude very quickly. So planes don't actually descend that quickly if you lose the engines because there's a lot of aerodynamics that do go into the wings themselves. But
yeah,
considering this hunk of shit, I can imagine you'd be going down pretty fast.
Probably at some point also start gnawing on the wings.
Yeah, I'd imagine that would be the case. It's literally just devouring the plane wholesale at this point, yeah. If you lose the wings, you are fucked though.
Yeah. No balance left anymore.
Oh no. Okay. This was the breaking mission for me. So this was actually the first mission that forced me to really look into the gameplay for the game and remembered, oh yeah, you can press L1 to summon stand. And the reason that's important, yes, really, is because you auto block attacks with them.
Regina Phalange is calling and saying the plane doesn't have enough phalanges. This will hit no one in our audience.
I recognize. Hell, that's even a little bit lost on me right now. Fucking hell, that's doing.
This is something that would never have hit you. But this especially will hit no one in our audience, and no one in our audience, I imagine, was watching NBC sitcoms in the year 2004.
Probably not. Oh god. Okay, well, luckily when it attacks, OTG hit. Thank you very much, Capcom.
I'm sorry, NBC sitcoms that ran from 94 to 04.
So there's a funny loop you can kind of get into with this. So you can have Notorious B.I.G. will attack Spice Girls when That's a funny sentence to say. When it's up close like that, with a close-up swipe like that, you can, however, kind of run out the timer by just having it do this over and over again.
Which one of them is canceling the other?
Great question. Well, I don't know if Spice Girls has anything problematic, but, you know, a white woman in the 80s, you never know.
See, now all you have to do is just swap out Spice Girl for the Dixie Chicks. They got canceled in the wake of 9/11.
Really?
Yeah, because they were against the war in Iraq, their sales went through the floor.
So they're based, unfortunately.
Yes.
Well, damn.
Because it was the year 2003 or 2004, and they were a public figure opposing the war in Iraq.
Yeah, and if you were opposing Iraq at that point, you are very much...
You were the enemy.
If you were in the media, you were especially getting your shit pushed in, yeah. Anyway, so we're almost done with this. This funny little loop I have going on is very effective. I think it'll just naturally make its way towards the back anyway, and yes, I think it is all loose if it does get to the back fully. Oh god, 9/11 all things.
You know.
The good old days of 9/11.
You know, we don't know what month it is, but Part 5 takes place during 2001.
Right. Wait, wasn't it something in Part 6 that had to get the thing delayed because of 9/11? Rare status stage drawing disappears. Oh yeah, you can also browse stages. This could be pretty cool to look at later on.
So I don't know about that specifically, but there was a piece of art from Part 3 that was one of the Oingo Boingo predictions, where they had to have it changed in reprints of the manga because it looked like it was predicting 9/11 in the year 1980, 1991 or something.
Dog, I love it when shit like that happens. Spider-Man 2 was also delayed for 9/11. Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 2 was delayed for 9/11.
Oh yeah.
Kojima wanted to cancel the game entirely, but his team was like, no.
Definitely not.
We can change some things, but we cannot cancel the game, especially after how much work we put into it in the last 3 years.
Yep. Anyway, the funniest shit. You would not think that, well, actually, no, we would think that turning things soft and rubbery now is actually kind of powerful thanks to Gear 5th. So as a result, we actually do have theoretically the perfect counter to Notorious B.I.G. right here. And what's even more annoying is that, well, this is literally Trish's first and last fight, so yeah.
She technically participated in the battle with Diablo.
Technically, yeah, but the ability never really came into effect at any point. More so, the fucking split dual personality with Diablo is what kind of swung that tide often.
There you go.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, no, this Toth prediction they had to cut out. It's a man being stabbed through the throat on an electrical pole. There is the number 9 in there. There's literally the numbers 911 in a panel there. And a plane flying by that has a monster head on it.
Yeah, I can see how that'd be a little bit close. So, this next mission, luckily, is the only mission in the entire game that is not combat-based, nor is it boss-based. It's a cutscene. Very funny, but, I mean, considering Baki is about to die, yeah, I guess it checks out. Unfortunately, it also means we do not get to play as Rizzo Nero. Rest in peace, Metallica. Actually, not really.
Speaking of things that were either delayed or canceled for 9/11, the American broadcast of Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yeah, that would do it.
They had to take it off the air entirely because things like the colony drops
kind of closed, yeah.
Yeah.
Terrorism and whatnot, yeah. You'd think I would have looked more into actual bits of Italy for this Let's Play, but not terribly, actually. And it just so happens that one of them has the perfect stat in order to actually ascertain what the hell is happening.
So to tie everything back together, there's a bit in one of the episodes of The Simpsons where there's a terrorist that Homer makes friends with, and they have a bomb or a laser or something. And the guy asks Homer, "What's your least favorite country, France or Italy?" Homer says France, and then he chuckles, saying nobody ever says Italy, and then he bombs France.
Yeah. Anyways, this is extremely funny because here we're actually starting the perspective from the boy's perspective instead of covering anything involving Doppio versus Nero. Again, unfortunate considering one of the best fights in this show.
Oh,
but,
they're not going to show them at all, are they?
so we do see Nero's corpse. We do not actually see anything of that actually happening. It might be in the drama theater. I'll have to go check. And there he is.
God damn it.
Yeah, it is a shame because I have a lot to talk about with Metallica.
Narancha, you fucked up. Nero was about to kill him.
Yep.
Nero literally had him at 1 HP.
However, again, it's funny that Doppio was able to just play him like this because he threw the scalpel thinking that it was going to be aimed at Nero when really it was just to get their attention. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a lot to talk about with Metallica, like how this is 2002 and, well, they dropped the Saint Anger album. That fucking blew because it was terrible mixing. And also they were on the post-LimeWire escapade, and that wasn't great. What was it? It was like some kid downloaded a couple Metallica songs and they sued him into literally hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt.
It was Napster, but yes.
Napster, thank you.
South Park made an episode on it.
Right, yeah. And
they're like, you're going to go to jail for the rest of your life.
I think it was
downloading music.
I think it was like some celebrity. Hello. It was some celebrity, instead of being able to afford their fifth yacht, they can only afford to get the fourth one. I love... They were so timely back then.
Yeah.
Oh, where does Hulk come
hello.
from? I seem to have lost some weight. Damn. So to put it succinctly, Doppio narrowly got away from that fight with Nero after the run-in from Aerosmith. So, yeah, as Doppio fucked off, managed to drink some blood in order to get his iron content back up, impersonating one of the kids, and that's how he was able to get close to Abacchio in order to do that killing blow with King Crimson.
Jesus, that's ugly.
I know, right? Yeah, Doppio's seen better days. Also, red hair. Strange. And you want something very funny. Taylor was looking down at doing homework for like a minute. They look back up and it's like, wait, what's happened? We're in the dream sequence with Abacchio with his partner. And it's like, wait, what happened? And I'm like, Abacchio died. He's like, and they're like, what? I just missed that. I'm like, yeah, you literally look away for a minute. Oh no, that's what happens.
That's wonderful.
I know, right? Literally, just it's a blink and you miss it moment almost. It's a bit of a shame though, because Abacchio was a great character, although we had to get the redemption arc on him at some point, regardless. It is what it is.
I'm not really a fan. Giorno saved his ass like 3 times, and he was still a dick to him the entire ride.
No, Abacchio was actually loosening up on him quite a bit, and actually did start to respect him after the bit with Man in the Mirror. Notably, especially after Crush and Talking Head. Like, that's when he actually was starting to let him, like, trust him actively. Especially going to Babyhead. That's definitely a big one. And, God. Again, wild shit with Gold Experience. There's this rock in Abacchio's hand. I'm going to use Gold Experience to turn it back into Ladybug. It'll go back to its original place. And, oh yeah, there's a death print from Moody Blues right over there.
I mean, it's sort of following the same train of logic as let's reattach Kira's hand and then fly and then run back to the main body.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But it's just another very funny thing. Anyway, also very silly considering that we have his face, but Diablo never really shows his face at all.
Yeah,
So,
you're just gonna see Doppio.
Yeah.
And you're going to presume that the leader of this mafia is probably older than a teenager.
Yeah, most likely. Interpol, right? Oh yeah, no, this man is off the grid. The man, it's crazy because it's a very blink you miss it moment also, but when in the flashback with Diablo when he's first born, he blinks his eyes and they go from orange to red, and it's so quick you miss it, but that was a great detail.
The reference to a movie, I forget the exact title, but it's someone's baby.
I feel like you're right. Also, hello, man who is reaching out to us. That couldn't possibly be someone
Rosemary's
we know.
Baby.
Oh yeah, right. Shit. His schizophrenia is so strong he was born with it.
A horror movie from '68.
Nice. The avant-garde era, nice. Excuse me.
About a woman who believes that her child is a demon because of how unnaturally it acts.
Huh. Damn, that actually would have predated Poltergeist then. Not Poltergeist, The Exorcist. Crazy. Exorcist really was one of those things that put a lot of horror movies on the map at that point in time, but yeah.
Yeah, it did.
There's the stand arrow.
It's maybe the beetle arrow. We can't tell with this fidelity.
Oh my god, right. They each have designs. I forgot that part.
No, they're all normal except for the beetle arrow.
Oh, really?
And because some people speculate that only the beetle arrow can create a Requiem stand, but they only speculate that because that's the only one we ever see do anything, because it's one of the only 2 arrows we ever actually see, so we don't know.
Well, what was the one that went into Killer Queen then?
So the thing with that is, in order to gain a Requiem stand, your stand needs to be pierced by the arrow. If it goes into your body, it upgrades your stand, but it doesn't turn it into a Requiem stand.
Oh, I see.
So by all technicalities, Killer Queen is not a Requiem stand, even though it basically should be.
Yeah.
By technicality, it's not.
But by all effect, it effectively is, because it bursts a new ability into the stand itself per what the user needs at that exact moment. Like what happens to Silver Chariot and with Gold Experience. But yeah. Honest to God, that's probably just one of the things that Araki didn't finish writing at that moment, so it's totally fine. As well as a lot of shit. If you ever want to see the prototype, how all the shit transpires, just go back to part 3. There's some whack ass shit that happens there. So good. Wait, no, that's an actual phone. Fucking the joke.
He ripped it out of a payphone though.
That is funny.
No, I need to hear him talking into an ice cream or to a literal live frog.
Yep. A cigarette.
A toy phone that a child brought onto the airplane.
Yes. Oh my god, so good. Anyway, yeah, this is why I was talking about Diablo's voice actor just does not hit at all in this game.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that they didn't really have a frame of reference, so it's just like, yeah, let's get some guy, but it still doesn't quite hit anywhere near as hard as it possibly should. Ugh.
It's the same way that none of the actors for the Stardust Crusaders games sound right at all. They all sound terrible.
Yeah. I'll give it to Dio's voice actor in that game a little bit, just for how iconic a lot of the yells are. But yeah, on the whole, you're definitely right.
No, I'll say it. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. A bad dub is better than a bad sub.
Yeah, because it's because you can glean something from it. At least that's kind of remotely silly.
Also, there's something really funny about how docile dub Jotaro sounds.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I will give you that. Also, shouts to if you ever want to experience a lot of Part 3. I do personally recommend, it's a little dated by now, Antfish's abridged series of that anime for Part 3. Genuinely, some of it still holds up. It's kind of wild. Also, I so fucking miss Antfish's Dio. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Well, man, I know you weren't a fan of it, but he did technically keep doing that in TFS's anime shorts.
No, I understand that, but yeah. Anyway, so unfortunately, boys, we're going to call it for a night for right now because we are not recording this currently on a weekend. We are recording on a weekday, and unfortunately, Bob here has a bit of an early sleep schedule, so it do be like that. However, next time we are going to get into the rough part of this game. This mission is not bad. The next mission after that is not too bad. The solo mission with Bucciarati against Oasis, fuck.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one. There's like 2 rough missions left in the game overall, but yeah, for the most part, that's gonna be a bit of a rough go. But who knows? Maybe I'll be able to demolish it in no time flat. That's the hope. All right, peace out, boys.
See ya.